So, last class for this year. Can you believe today marks the end of the third year we've been doing this? Wow, 3 years. That's incredible. We started with 4 people.
Wow.
Right, Lisa? I think it was 4, maybe? Yeah, 4 people. And it was going to be for 90 days. And here we are 3 years later.
And 100 plus people.
Right.
And you're still driving.
Yes, still driving, yes.
Bless your heart.
Thank you. So,
Bless your little heart.
but welcome everyone, great to see you. I don't think we have any new folks today. Certainly we'll go over our safety as always though. As you know, if you have glaucoma or balance issues, high blood pressure, don't put your head below your heart. If you have osteopenia or osteoporosis, any severe back issues, or if you're pregnant, no severe twisting. If you've done the survey, I greatly appreciate it. You can just leave it on the table in the back and I'll collect them before I leave today. As you know, our next class will be January 2nd. So we look forward to that, obviously. And trust me, the time will go fast. It always does in the holidays. So, and as you know also, now I've been treated for prostate cancer, and I finished my radiation back in May. And so I've had 2 checkups since then, and the second one was yesterday. And the results are outstanding. So really happy about that. Yeah. So yeah, it is a hassle, but trust me, it's worth going through the hassle. I think anyway, at least so far. But my God, yes.
I just want to say, Rose, the little Indian lady that's usually here, is having a stent or something put in, so keep her in your prayers.
Yeah, she said that, yeah.
Sorry.
No, no fine, no fine. I was just going to say, though, as I say, I went to the doctor yesterday, and then I went to my regular doctor, the primary care guy, you know. He's terrible. Oh, worst doctor, Dr. Bendover. Terrible doctor. You know, and so, and I said to him, I said, Doc, you know, how old do you think I'm going to live to? He said, that's going to cost you $100 for that advice. I said, all right, I'll pay you the $100. How old am I going to live to? He said, oh, you'll make it to at least 65. I said, I'm 76. He said, see, told you. So you went all right to the moon, Doc, you know? So, yeah, but, you know, having surgery next week, it's going to be minor, just they're going to open up a tear duct between my eye and my nose. I told my wife, you know, if I don't come to and they have me plugged in on life support, unplug it and plug it back in, maybe that'll help. But here's something I'm very concerned about, though. You know, there's 24 hours in a day, and there's 24 cans of beer in a case. Coincidence? I don't think so. Right? So, oh, did you know the leading cause of dry skin? Towels. So, it's true, you know. So, and here's something you can do, you know, we all go to the doctor, right? We go to the doctor a lot. So here's a good thing you can do. When he's putting on his rubber gloves, you take out a set and put them on. That'll shake him up. So, today's intention, humor. It is the greatest cure ever, right? Humor cures everything. Really, really good. It releases dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and all kinds of good stuff. And, you know, if you're really stressed out, watch an old I Love Lucy flick. Yeah. You'll get yourself back in shape. And, you know, I mean, I'm telling you, it's not like I have a folder of jokes. But, anyway, so, we're ready to go. Oh, yes, and we take 5. Done. So, all right, so ready to start. We always start with our diaphragmatic breathings. Deep breaths in and out. Fantastic. And today we'll start our warm-up with our seated jumping jack. And we'll start with just the left side first. Arm and up. There we go. And back. And out. And back. And out. And back. And out. And back. And out, and back, and go to the right, out, and back, and out, and back, and out, back, and out, and back, and all sides, out, and back, and out, and back. Great, warming up all these muscles and joints. Get that synovial fluid flowing as well, lubricating those joints, back and forth. Really nice workout here. Perfect, we'll come to a stop, take a deep breath. let's open up those shoulders. So I take that left hand, put it behind my back, and with the right hand, I give it a little bit of a push. Just open that guy up, and we'll do the other side, of course. And we'll switch and do the other side. And we'll switch. And we'll switch. And we'll switch. And we'll switch. A great stretch. And one more on that right side. Very good. And we'll bring that down. We'll bring the arms straight out. We'll just do some ovals. Just to warm those rotator cuff muscles up and those deltoid muscles. Great. And then the other direction. Nice big movement here. You can get the pectorals and the big rhomboids in the back moving here. Very, very good. We're going to bring those arms down. And we're going to take that left arm, put it right across the chest, and then with the right hand, you give that a little bit of a tug. And then with the other arm, and we'll give that a little bit of a tug. And then we switch. And we switch. And we switch. And we switch. One more on that left side, and one more on that right side. Great, and we're released from that. And we'll do our lower body now. As you know, we bring the feet out and dig the heels into the floor, coming forward to the point of slight discomfort. Very gently, nice smooth motion here, dynamic flow, coming back up, and we come forward, and back up, and forward, nice and easy, and back up, and forward, and back up, and forward, and back up, and one more coming forward, and back up. Very good. Releasing from that, we'll now focus on the spine, so we'll do our cat and cow, and to do that, as you know, coming into the anchored cat, we bring the shoulders forward, head goes towards the knees, stretching the discs between the vertebrae here, they're getting nourished, and then we go in the opposite direction, happy cow, squeezing those discs, getting rid of all that metabolic waste, and we come forward again, nourishing those discs, nice and easy, and we go back, cleansing the discs, and forward, nourishing those discs, and back, cleansing the discs, forward, nourishing, and going back, cleansing. One more coming forward there, nourish those discs really good, and one more going back, cleansing those discs. So good. Okay, we're going to come to a standing position. Hydrate if you need to hydrate, and as you know, hydrate at any time. And of course, take a break at any time if you feel you need to. Continuing with our warm-up, we're going to go do the runner's lunge. So I'm going to put my right leg forward, my left leg back. And I'm going to hold that chair for sure, make sure if I need to. Once I'm safely here, good and sturdy, breathing in, I'm coming up. Breathing out, I'm going forward. And in, and out, 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 and we come to a standing position. We'll walk that out. We'll do the other side. So left leg goes forward, right leg goes back. And it's so important to go slow. That stimulates the muscles. Time under tension is what we want. Breathing in, I come up. Out, I go forward. And in, and out, 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 and in, and down. We come to a standing position to walk it out. Very good. We'll do the squat pose now, complementing that runner's lunge. If there's two exercises you want to do to stimulate muscle growth, these big, big leg muscles, core muscles, it's the lunge and the squat. Two excellent, excellent exercises. Our assisted squat, we hold the chair with our right hand and we gently come down to the point where those quadricep muscles say that's enough of that, and we come right back up. And we come down and right back up. And down, and right back up. And down, and right back up. And down, and right back up. And one more coming down, and right back up. And of course now we can do the yoga squat if you wish, being very, very careful, of course, coming to the point of slight discomfort as always, as far as you can safely and comfortably go. And once you've reached that point, maybe you can twist to the right, and maybe to the left. And to the right, and to the left. And we come back to center, and we slowly come back up, really engaging those muscles as we do that. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Ooh, they're working, 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 working. Okay, we get there, we walk it out. Hydrate for sure. cardio now. First we'll get some breaths into our system. Get some oxygen in there. Great, and we're going to do the crab walks, a little bit of cardio. So as you know, I crouch down just a little bit, and of course the intensity is up to you. The further down you go, the more intense. So you do what is comfortable and best for you. Then we're going to take 2 steps to the right. 1, 2, and left. 1, 2, and 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 right. 1, 2, and left. 1, and 2. Great. Come to a standing position. Let's get some oxygen back into our systems. Perfect. I just realized the Conroe class didn't do that. Okay, I'll blame the instructor. Okay, so doing a little bit of our Tai Chi, continuing with our Tai Chi. We'll come into our horse stance. So I have my feet a little bit more than shoulder width apart, and then I just squat down a little bit. This is the horse stance, and I can hold here, of course, and these muscles are going to respond. It's an isometric contraction. But as you know, for seniors, we have to be careful we don't hold the position too long. That'll raise our blood pressure. So we'll come back up, and we'll come down. Holding here just for a few seconds, and we'll come back up, and we'll come down. And back up, and down. Now we'll add the hands, doing what we call open the door. So as I come up, the hands just come up gently, and then back down. And back up, and back down. Nice smooth flow, back up, and down. Back up, and down. And one more coming up, and down. Very good. I'm going to bring the arms down. I'm going to bring the feet together, normal shoulder width apart now. And we'll do a little bit of a different stance here. Something we call empty foot or empty leg. And what I mean by that is I'm going to push all of my weight onto my left leg and foot. And then I'm going to lift my right foot up. So just my toe is on the ground. This is called an empty stance, or tapping out in Tai Chi. Then I'm going to lower that foot, move my weight over to the right leg and foot, and raise the left. Then I'm going to just switch again. Notice the flow, which is nice, simple, gentle flow, back and forth. Switching the weight. This is strengthening muscles, lubricating joints, and it's a little bit of a balance challenge. Back and forth, nice and easy. And then we can add that holding the moon kind of pose. So I take my right hand on top, left on the bottom. So as I go to the right, I switch, and as I go to the left, I switch to the right, and I switch to the left, I switch to even smooth flow, back and forth. Very good. Back and forth. Excellent. Then we'll come to a stop, hands by the sides. Beautiful. Okay, let's take some deep breaths. It's really nice. It's very low impact, but it has excellent benefit. As I said, we're strengthening muscle for sure, and we're stimulating our brain for our balance pose because we have one foot off the floor, back and forth. We've got some coordination and some accuracy going on as well. So it's a good little challenge for the brain and communication from the brain to the limbs and vice versa. Let's have a seat. I want to work on that those upper back muscles, those big rhomboid muscles. And to do that, as you know, we'll do our eagle pose. So we're going to take that left arm, bring it straight up and down. And then the right arm will just come around and wrap. And wherever you are is perfect. And once we're there, gently twisting to the right, stimulating the liver. Twisting to the left, stimulating the digestive system. Stimulating back to the right. And back to the left. And I come back to the center and I lean forward, engaging the back all the way down to the glutes. And again, I go to the right, and to the left, and to the right, and to the left. And I come back to the center, I return to vertical, and in vertical, breathing in, I come down. Breathing out, I go up. And in, and up. And in, and up. And in, and up. And in, and out, and I slowly unwind, roll those shoulders out. Ooh, get that synovial fluid moving in that joint there, and then the other direction. Nice big range of motion. Really increase our elasticity while we're doing that. Then we'll do the right arm. So the right arm straight up and down, left arm comes around and wraps. Wherever you are is perfect. Twisting to the right, twisting to the left, twisting to the right, and twisting to the left. Then we come back to center, leaning forward. Again, we'll go to the right, and to the left, and to the right, and to the left. Coming back to the center, returning to vertical. Breathing in, we come down. Breathing out, we go up. And in, and up. And in, and up. And in, and up. And in, and out. And again, we slowly unwind. Roll those shoulders out again. Big roll. Certainly hydrate if you need to hydrate. And we'll go in the other direction. Great. Let's take some deep breaths. Very good. So we're going to do our cross-body stretch, or the steam engine as we call it. Bringing the arms up behind the head, interlacing the fingers. Elbows are straight out. I'm going to take that left elbow and try to touch the right knee. Be careful. Great cross-body stretch here. And I switch then and I do the other side. And I'm going slow. No need to go fast. And the other side. And we switch. And we switch. And we switch. And we switch. And we switch, and we switch. One more to the left, one more to the right. Great, and we release, bring those arms down. Again, we'll just give those shoulders a quick roll, and we'll go in the other direction, of course. We're going to come back to a standing position now. All warmed up, just going to reset the hips real quick with our first forward and backward fold. So I bring the arms up alongside my ears, leaning back into our Urdhva Hastasana pose, and we'll take a deep breath here as we hold. And we'll come forward into the forward fold, Uttanasana. Holding here, deep breath as we hold. And coming back up into that backward fold there, holding deep, deep breath. And one more forward fold. And holding here, deep breath. Great, and we'll come to our neutral position, hands on the hips, and we'll twist to the right, holding in a deep breath. And then we'll twist to the left and hold in a deep breath. And then to the right, holding deep breath. And to the left, holding in a deep breath. Great, back to the center, and let's push those hips forward, shoulders back, and really open up those pectoral muscles. Deep breath as we hold here. Great, and in our neutral position now, coming into our warrior moves. So I have my chair handy as always. Starting with my right leg forward and left leg back. Coming into our warrior one. Again, you control the intensity. The lower you go, the more intense it becomes. Arms come up alongside the ears. And then breathing in, I come up. Breathing out, I go forward. And in, and out. And in, and out. And in, and out. And in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. Now carefully we bring the hands down behind the back, interlace the fingers coming into our humble warrior. Hands and arms go towards the ceiling. Breathing in, our chest comes up, and breathing out, it goes down. And in, and out, 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 and in, and out. I release back into my warrior one. Now from here I transition into warrior two. Nice smooth movement. Once we're safely in warrior two, good sturdy stance. Breathing in, we come up. Out, we go forward, and in, and out, 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 and in, and out. Now I turn that forward palm towards the ceiling, coming back into my peaceful warrior. Once I'm safely in peaceful warrior, breathing in, I come up. Out I go down, and in, and out, 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 and in, and out. And I flow back into my warrior two. safely here. We're doing our side angle today, so I bend the forward arm, bring that down to my forward thigh. Other arm comes up alongside my ear, and if your practice allows today, looking up underneath that arm towards the ceiling, breathing in, we come up, out we go down, and in, and out, 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 and we flow back into our warrior two. And from warrior two, we come to a standing position. We hydrate for sure. Walk that out. Okay, we're going to take some deep breaths before we do the other side. So deep breaths in and out. Great, we got everything well oxygenated and hydrated. We'll do the other side now. So left leg goes forward, right leg goes back, and as always, my chair is handy. If I need it, holding on if I need to. Arms come up alongside the ears. Breathing in, we come up. Out we go forward, and in, and out, 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 and in. And how do we bring those hands down behind the back? Interlace those fingers. Carefully now, move the hands and arms towards the ceiling. Breathing in, our chest comes up. Out it goes down. And in, and out, 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 and in. And how do I release right back into that warrior one? And I flow into my warrior two. I make all the adjustments I need to, making sure I'm good and sturdy here. Ankles aligned if I can, but that's up to you. You control the intensity. Breathing in, we come up. Out we go forward. And in, and out, 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 and in. And how do we turn that forward palm towards the ceiling, coming back into our peaceful warrior. A great side stretch here. Breathing in, we come up. Out we go forward. And in, and out, 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 and in. And how do we flow back into that warrior two? Come into our side angle, bending that forward arm, come down to the forward thigh. Other arm up alongside the ear, looking up if you can. Breathing in, we come up. Out we go down, and in, and out, 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 and in. And how do I flow back into my warrior two? And I come to that standing position. Walk it out. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Okay, so good. And we'll definitely take some deep breaths now. Oxygen back into our systems. Great, so we did a lot of moving in our three planes of motion, doing our warrior poses, which is great, and building all that muscle and lubricating all the joints. We're going to do the upper body a little bit here with our good morning exercise. So my arms are by my sides. And I'm going to bring those arms up into that frontal plane. Then I go a little higher. Then I'm going to come down and come up a little bit higher. Come down, come up, a little higher. I come down. And I come up one more time, a little higher, and I come down. Switching now to the sagittal plane, I come up in the front, and I turn the palms and I come down. And I turn the palms and I come up. Turn and I come down. Turn and I come up. Turn and I come down. One more coming up, and one more coming down. Great, and we'll move into the transverse plane, so arms go out into that helicopter, and we twist all the way to the right, far as we can go. Hold here, deep breath. And then we'll twist all the way to the left, hold here, deep breath. And one more to the right, hold and deep breath. And one more to the left, hold and a deep breath. Great, come back to the center, leaning to the right, get that side stretch in, and we'll lean to the left. And we'll lean to the right. And one more to the left. So good for the side stretch. Okay, we'll bring the arms down. And we're ready now for our balance challenge for today. And today we're doing the tree pose. So here we have options as always with all of our poses. I can hold the chair if I need to. Starting with my left leg, I put my left toes onto the ground and the heel of the left leg into the ankle of the right leg. And if that's as far as I'm going today, perfectly fine. I can hover my hand over the chair to increase the intensity a little bit, increase the challenge. Stimulates the brain and it starts communicating with the supporting limbs and back and forth. That's what we want. We need that communication to speed up. Holding that chair, maybe I can move that foot up to the calf muscle. Once I'm there, again, I can hover that hand if I wish, or I can grow a branch. And with that branch up there, maybe I can let go of the chair and grow another branch. Totally up to you. My gaze is fixed to the floor. Whatever you're doing is perfect. And of course, if you're coming in and out of the pose, that's fine. That's the brain communicating with the limbs. You're moving the limbs to react to what the brain is saying. Excellent. The more practice we do, the faster that gets, the less chance we have of falling. So maybe you can move now to a higher limb above the knee, but of course that's completely up to you. Just gently moving those arms, add a little wind there. You can also bring the arms to a horizontal position, maybe back to vertical and vice versa. Whatever's working for you today is just fine. It's the stimulation, that's the key. Then I bring the hands down, or the branches as I should say, then I'll go to that lower limb, and then I'll bring that foot down and walk it out. So good, great, great challenge. Okay, we'll do the other side. Have my chair handy. Take now that right foot, toes on the ground, heel against the ankle of my left leg. And if that's as far as I'm going, perfectly fine. Maybe do that little hovering over the chair for that increased challenge. And maybe move that foot up to the calf muscle. Then, of course, I have my gaze fixed to the floor, grow a branch. And maybe grow another branch if I can. Need to hold on today, that's fine. I'm kind of losing it here. But that's good, that's my brain communicating, telling my arm to do that. Kept me in balance, prevented me from falling. Exactly what we need. Really, really cool. And then, of course, we can go to the higher limb if you wish. Totally up to you. Deep breathing throughout. Keep that brain oxygenated as much as we can. Getting windy up here.
Rainy.
Yes, it's raining. And then we'll slowly bring those branches down. And we'll go to that lower limb. And then we'll bring that foot down and we walk it out. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Fantastic challenge for the brain, for the limbs. Cerebellum, as you know, a little part of the brain that controls our balance, accuracy, and coordination. Got a great workout there. So that's exactly what we want. Hydrate real quick, please. And I say hydrate because we have a really big challenge coming up now. So it's our cognitive challenge, and for today, our cognitive challenge is going to be the clock. I know, we just love the clock. So cool.
Traffic cop.
So today we're doing the clock. So my right hand is the hour hand. Left hand is the minute hand. This is your 12 o'clock. This is your 6 o'clock. This is your 9 o'clock. And this is your 3 o'clock. Correct?
Yeah.
Great. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, oh, 3 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Very good. Okay. Fantastic. So, we speak 3 languages in our brain. We silently vocalize, we visualize, and we feel. And that challenged every bit of that just beautifully. So really, really good for the cerebellum and the brain overall. So, okay, why don't we just reset the hips real quick here. Arms by our sides, and we come up into that Urdhva Sthasana, leaning back, holding here. Deep, deep breath. And we come forward into that forward fold. Uttanasana, holding here, deep, deep breath. In a neutral position then, our hands on the hips, and let's twist to the right, hold in a deep breath. And twist to the left and hold in a deep breath. Okay, come back to the center. We'll bring those hands together. Point those palms towards the floor. Elbows straight as we can make them. Bringing those palms up towards the ceiling. Giving that a push. Get all those big back muscles involved here as well. Pushing up, twisting to the right, twisting from the waist as always. Twisting to the left. Twisting to the right. And twisting to the left. When we come back to the center and we lean to the right. Big letter C. And we lean to the left. Big banana. There we go. And lean to the right. And to the left. So good for the side muscles. Back to the center. Again, I'm going to lean back just very carefully. I'm going to come halfway forward, pushing those palms straight out in front. I want to engage those big rhomboid muscles in the back, all those back muscles. Again, I'm going to twist to the right. I'm pushing those palms out as I do this, and then I'm going to go to the left. And I'm going to come back and go to the right, and one more to the left. Come back to the center. Then I'm going to unhook those hands and shake them out, get that blood flowing. Really, really good. If you have neuropathy, as you know, you want to do this. You want to stimulate the blood flow in your hands. So, okay, I want to do a side twist here. My arms are by my side. I'm going to take this left arm, bring it straight up. Then I'm going to twist all the way to the right. Then I'm going to bring that arm down and touch my left. I'm going to bring that arm back up, back to the center, put that arm down, other arm comes up. Then I twist all the way to the left, bring the arm down and touch. Come back up, switch arms, twist, come down. Back up, switch arms, twist, come down. Back up one more time, switch arms, twist, come down. Back up one more time, switch arms, twist, and come down. Very good. And we release from that. Let's do the hula hoop just to reset the hips, give them a good stretch there. Probably have a little clicking going on. That's okay as long as it's not painful. We'll go in the other direction now. Very good. I'm going to have a seat. And hydrate, please, if you need to hydrate. Continuing with our cognitive challenge today, we'll do our finger pinch. And this is also a good carpal tunnel workout, so you get a lot of benefit there. Cognitive challenge and carpal tunnel, so really cool. So the hands will be straight up. Now we're going to take the index fingers and touch the tongue, the tip of the thumbs, then the middle finger, then the ring finger, and then the pinky. And then we'll go in the opposite direction, going nice and slow, back and forth. So we can see that our fingertips are touching exactly as the brain is issuing the command for them to do. And we can feel that our arms are parallel to the floor. Also, the brain has ordered them to do that, and they're following that instruction. So we're going back and forth. And we want to increase the challenge now. And to do that, we're going to just close our eyes. So we eliminate the visualization part. So the only way we know that we're doing this correctly now is by feel. We can feel that the tips of the fingers are touching the tips of the thumbs. We can feel that the arms are parallel to the floor. Exactly what the brain is telling them to do, and they're touching in the right order. Back and forth. Now, if you can, without sacrificing the accuracy, try to speed this up a little bit. Going back and forth, making sure, going by feel, that the fingertips are touching exactly as they should, that they're touching in the right order. Back and forth. However fast you're going is perfect for you. Over time, you can make it quicker, I'm sure. Just want to make sure we've got the accuracy here. Back and forth, arms still parallel. Boy, I can feel it because they're getting tired. But that's too bad. Back and forth, very good. Yeah, we come to a stop, open the eyes, and we shake those hands out. Again, we'll stimulate that blood flow. Get neuropathy in the fingers. Boy, that's a great little movement to do. So, we're going to do now a little hip stretching. We'll do our pigeon pose. Really a great little workout for the hips, and really for several of the lower body muscles, even the upper body. Option one, of course, you can take that left foot and put it on the outside of the right, and if that's as far as you go, perfectly fine. Or we can bring that foot up, bring it behind the knee, never on the knee, of course. Once we're safely here, to add a little more intensity to our stretch, we're going to bring those arms up alongside the ears. Breathing in, we'll go back. Breathing out, we'll come forward. And in, and out, 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 and we'll release and bring the arms down. We're going to rotate that ankle. Get that synovial fluid moving in there. Lubricate the ankle. Lubricated ankle, flexible ankle is what you want. Going to prevent falling. We'll go in the opposite direction. Nice range of motion. Increase that elasticity. Very, very good. Now we're going to plantar flex that foot, and we'll dorsiflex it. Plantar flex, dorsiflex, plantar flex, dorsiflex, and plantar flex, and dorsiflex. And if you wish to do the myofascial release, you can just dig those thumbs into the calf muscles there, the gastrocnemius and the soleus muscles. They wake you up at night. This is a good thing to do. As you know, if you have neuropathy in the legs, this is also a great thing to do. And of course, doing the plantar flexing, dorsiflexing, and the rotation. All good, good moves. Great, and we'll switch and we'll do the other leg. Bring that guy up behind the knee, of course. Once we're safely there, bring those arms up. Breathing in, we come up. Out we go forward. And in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out, and in, and out. And we release now. I'm going to rotate that ankle. Get that guy well lubricated, nice and flexible. So good. And we'll go in the other direction. Ooh, I definitely have some clicking going on in that ankle. That's excess carbon dioxide usually, or it could be arthritis, but again, if it's not painful, you're okay. And then I plantar flex, and I dorsiflex, I plantar flex, I dorsiflex, plantar flex, dorsiflex, plantar flex, dorsiflex. And then we'll do that myofascial release. Just break those muscles up there. Anytime it's painful, though, if you're moving your ankle or your foot like that, you need to see the doctor, of course. But if it's not painful, you're okay. Excellent. And we'll bring that leg down. Going to work on those deep, deep psoas muscles there, deep in the pelvic girdle. Need to make sure they're strong. They hold the upper and lower body together, but they play a big role in our elimination process. So we need to make processes, I should say. So we want to make sure they're strong. So I'm going to start with that left leg. Bring that leg out. Now I'm going to go out to the side, and I'll come back, and out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back. Switch feet now. Do that other leg. Out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back. And switch legs again. Do that other leg, and out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back, and out, and back. And switch legs again. Toes come back, and out, and back, and out, back, and out, and back, and out, and back. Great, and we'll step that out. Very good. We're going to come back to a standing position because it's test time. I know, it's so cool. Ready for our test? I love to take our test. I know, such enthusiasm. So today we're going for the bronze. Going for the bronze medal, so that's really cool. As you know, we get in the position here. I take my left foot, put it in front of my right, my sobriety test position. Once I'm there for the bronze, I have my arms by my sides, and I'll go ahead and count to 30 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, and we switch feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, did I say 20? I did. 29 and 30. And we step it up. Okay, very good. Excellent. So we all get a bronze medal. Very nice because it looks nice on the tree. So, okay. Okay. Want to work on the core. Got to make sure these muscles are good and strong. To do that today, we're going to do our opposite limb plank pose. So I have my chair handy as always. I'm going to hold that chair with my right hand. I'm going to take that right leg and put it out behind me, and my left arm goes out in front of me. And once I'm safely there, I tighten all these core muscles tight as I can make them, and I do my deep, deep breathing as I hold here. And then, of course, if you want to add some intensity, you can certainly do some squat-type movement with that supporting leg. Just picture all those muscles getting stronger and stronger as we do this in the leg. And of course, the leg you're holding out is getting stronger. Very, very good. Great, and we'll switch now. We'll do the other side. Adjust my chair. I'm holding my chair with my left hand now. My left leg goes out behind me. Right arm goes out in front of me. And once I'm there, I tighten those core muscles tight as I can make them. Deep breathing as I hold. Great, and now we'll do that. Maybe add intensity if you wish. It's completely up to you. Great, and we're releasing that now. We'll step that out. Perfect. So let's take some deep breaths. Cranked up some oxygen there for sure. And we'll do some marching now. So some cardio and also some balance. And remember, the slower we go, the more balance challenge it becomes. Starting with our contralateral marching, I'll lift my left leg and my right arm, and then I switch. And I'm going slow, so when I'm on one foot, of course, that's a challenge for the brain. Bit of a balance challenge, although we're moving the feet fairly quickly, so that's good. Nonetheless, we're stimulating that cerebellum, we're stimulating the communication from the brain to these limbs, and the heart rate may be going up a little bit. Very good. Deep breathing as I'm marching. Great, I'm going to come to a stop, and we'll increase the balance challenge now by doing the ipsilateral, or same side. So what I mean by that, of course, I'm going to raise the left leg and arm at the same time, and when I do, I'm going to hold. So I raise and hold, and now I switch and raise and hold. And I switch, raise and hold, 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 and switch, raise and hold. Great, and we'll come to a stop, step that out. Very good. Again, I'm going to hydrate. I'm going to work on the feet. So we'll get some good work out there for the feet. To do that, I'm going to hold my chair. I'm going to come up on my toes. So the heels are off the floor, and I'm going to hold here. So I've got all these muscles in the leg, the hamstring, of course. The calf muscles are engaged, quadriceps, and the glutes are engaged too. They're all going to get stronger as we hold here, isometric contraction. And then I'm going to come halfway down. Halfway, all the way up, halfway down. All the way up. Halfway down, all the way up, halfway down, all the way up, and halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, feet flat on the floor. I'm going to hold the chair for sure now because I'm going to raise the toes. So I lift the toes up, stretching the foot in the opposite direction, and holding here. Take a deep breath. And now halfway down, all the way up, 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 and halfway down, all the way up, all the way down, feet totally flat on the floor, and we'll get the hips involved now as well. So I have the chair handy. If you need to hold it for sure, do that. I'm going to lean forward, but my feet are flat on the floor. Good posture here, not a lordotic type posture, just a good straight posture. Leaning forward as far as I can go. I feel my hips are engaged for sure. Obviously, all these leg muscles are engaged. Core is engaged. Exactly what I want. If you can, maybe you can move one arm out in front and maybe the other. And once you do that, of course, you're going to feel the rectus abdominis instantly engage. Of course, the arm muscles are engaged, shoulders holding here, and I just take some deep breaths and feet totally flat on the floor. Great, and I'm going to release. I'm going to go leaning back now. So again, feet totally flat. I'm leaning back. Hold that chair if you need to. Once you're there, deep breaths as you hold. And then maybe you can move one arm back or maybe both. Keeping those feet flat on the floor. And I know that's a challenge. And we'll come forward if you can. And then one more time going back, if you can. We're going to release from that. We're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to come lift the heels up. Then the heels go down and the toes come up. Toes down and heels up. Just doing some rocking. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. One more. Heels down, toes up. Toes down, heels up. And we come to a flat stand and walk that out. Very, very good. That is a wonderful exercise for the feet. It's more benefit, you get more benefit if you do it in bare feet, obviously. Although I caution, if you have diabetes, be careful, don't do things in your bare feet. Because if you hurt your foot, that could lead to other problems. So be very, very careful. So, okay. Let's see. So we need to do, of course, our stretching here. Bring those arms up alongside the ears, leaning back. Holding here, deep breath as we hold. And moving forward into the forward fold, Uttanasana.
Continuing here with our static stretching, holding here.
Back to our neutral position. Hands on the hips, and let's do that hula hoop. Some nice, good movement there. Great, and then the opposite direction, of course. And we'll do one more Tai Chi movement today. And it's a base movement. It's called the L stance. So with my feet shoulder width apart, I'm going to move all my weight to my left leg and foot. I'm going to lift the right leg. Then I'm going to turn that leg, that foot. I'm going to bring that foot down, heel first, then the ball of the foot, then the toe. And then I'm just going to crouch down. There we go. I'm going to come back up, come back to my normal position, do the other side. So all my weight now goes to the right leg and foot. I lift that left leg, turn it, bring that foot down, and nice and gentle. Once I'm there, a little bit of a squat down, and I come back to normal. And the smoother we make this flow, the nicer it is, and the more beneficial, obviously, because it challenges the balance as well. So again, I move all my weight to this left leg, I lift that right foot, I turn gently, I bring that out, and I come down, squat for a moment, and I come back, feet together, lift the other leg, turn, and I come down, nice and smooth. Great, and one more onto that right side, lift, turn, down. And then one more on that left side. Lift, turn, down. Oops, a little fast there. Great. And we come back to the center and we walk that out. Very, very good. Ooh, that's fine. So, please have a seat. Continuing with our cool down. We're going to do our Apanasana pose. So here, being careful. Oh yes, and please hydrate for sure. In fact, I need to do that. I'm about to lose my voice. So, it's back. Okay. So with our Apanasana pose, because we normally do that on the floor, we do it seated. Going to bring that left leg up, that knee, and try to bring it into my chest. You do only what you can safely do. Once I'm there, as far as I can go, then I tighten all the muscles in my body. Arms, legs, shoulders, everything tight, tight, tight. And I do some deep breathing as I hold there. Great, and now I release that one. I do the other side. Bring that knee up if I can. Deep breathing as I hold. Tight, tight muscles. Great, now release that. Now, coming into our head and neck exercises. So we'll do a nice big oval going to the right, all the way up and over, and I come down. And again, I go to the right, big oval, and down. Now I'll go to the left. Great range of motion here, and down. And one more to the left, up and over, and down. And in our neutral position now, we'll lean the head back. And we'll lean the head forward. Back to neutral, lean to the right, lean to the left. Back to neutral. And we'll give the head a good twist here. Going to bring the arms up, hands behind the head. Don't pull on the head though, I don't want to hurt the neck. Elbows are straight out, moving only the head, turning all the way to the right, far as I can go, all the way to the left, all the way to the right, and all the way to the right. And we come back to center and we bring those arms down. We'll do our peripheral vision exercise, so looking straight ahead, the head doesn't turn, only the eyes, looking to the right, up, left, down, right, up, left, down, left, up, right, down. Left, up, right, down. Blink the eyes to reset them. We'll do our little yu-yang, little Chinese massage here. Very gentle, good for tired eyes, as you know, and dry eyes. And then we'll move to the temples now. Just gentle massage, calm the nervous system. Bring that blood pressure down. Nice, good smooth move. Great with diaphragmatic breathing. Now we're going to come into our carpal tunnel, so we'll bring those fingers together. We'll do that spider on the mirror. Stimulate that blood flow through that carpal tunnel. And as you know, if you have neuropathy in the fingers and the hands, even the arms, this is a great little movement to do. And then we'll release and we'll take that left arm, bring it straight out, and bring that hand down, but never pain, just a good little stretch across the wrist. Elbow is straight. Pull that hand back a little bit. And I'm going to go in the opposite direction, just a gentle little tug. Great, I'm going to switch now. Bring that hand back. I'm going to go in the opposite direction again, a little bit of a tug. And now I'm going to take that hand, I'm going to take that left hand, make a fist, arms parallel to the floor. With the right hand, I'm going to cover that fist, that arm parallel to the floor, and then I'm going to push, 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 and I release. Push, 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 and I release. Push, 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 and I release. And I switch now to make a fist with my right hand, cover it with the left, push, 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 and I release. Push, 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 and I release. And push, 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 and I release. And that stimulates right up into the shoulders. Really good movement there, not only for the carpal tunnel. So, coming into our Savasana, as you know, here we relax the mind and then the body. So we close the eyes and the hands are on the thighs, palms are up or down, that's your choice. We do our diaphragmatic breathing throughout. And because we're focusing only on the breath, we push out all those other thoughts, the 60,000 thoughts that are going on in our head every day. At least for a moment or two, we push all that aside, and that allows the brain time to relax and calm down. Very, very healthy for the brain and for the body. Deep breaths in and out as we go. Mindful only of the breath. If the thought pops into your mind, as you know, you just acknowledge that it's there, and then go right back to the breath. Always coming back to the breath. Just picture that oxygen coming into your body, nourishing all the organs, all the muscles, and of course the brain. And as the breath leaves the body, it removes all the metabolic waste and all the negative thoughts. Deep breaths coming in and out. Now, if you could step outside of your body and look, you can see that your feet are relaxed, your legs are relaxed. The core, arms and the shoulders, the head and the neck. Everything is relaxing. As we relax, gravity pulls us into the chair. And at this point in time, our mind is calm, our body is relaxing. We're totally at peace. And again, for just this moment in time, we have no pain, we have no problems, we have no deadlines, no issues. We're only one with this place at this time, at this very moment. Deep breaths in and out. And as we breathe in and out, we absorb all the positive energy in this room. We enjoy the camaraderie and the fellowship. We know by coming to our practice today, we've done a great good for our body and for our mind. And as a result, we're ready now for whatever the rest of the day has to bring. Deep breaths coming in and out. Our mind is at peace. Our body is calm. Eyes remaining closed, we slowly move our hands and we slowly move our feet. Carefully we open our eyes, make sure you have your balance, bring those arms out, Hands come together and down to heart center. And may the light within me continue to have the honor of shining alongside the light within you. And as always, in the truest meaning of the word namaste, I bow to you. Thank you so much. Thank you, folks.
Namaste.
If you haven't signed in,